Is there a certain screenplay structure you like to use?
Yes, I write all my screenplays non-chronological or non-linear. It's just a style of mine. Similar writer-directors do it. It's how I write. It's how I love to write. I think it makes the story a lot more intriguing because you can take like maybe a film that's, I'm not bashing dramas, but I'm just using it as an example. Take like a drama, which maybe, or a film that's maybe not, doesn't have a lot of action, just a lot of dialogue, it's not interesting. But if you take the timeline and you splice it up and you break it up into pieces, and you cut it back and forth in the timeline from like past to present, it can make for a lot more interesting story. Because it lets the audience kind of have to piece together the puzzle on what's going on in the story, and it just makes it a lot more interesting. So you take that style and you put it with maybe like a crime thriller or an action film, you can make a great film, I think. And there's similar directors who do that too. Chris Nolan's an example. He's just a master of that, I think. He's really good at that.
Yeah. Are you thinking about hitting certain beats? Or within this amount of pages I need to have this happen when you write?
Yes. For each story it's a little different, but for the most part, yes, I'm trying to capture the audience's attention, especially in the beginning of the movie, and at certain points. So I still have like my plot points and certain parts where I'm trying to create more suspense or action or something going on to keep audience's attention, because that's very important to screenwriting. So there's a structure to it, yes. There's a structure.
I know you've mentioned all the favorite directors that you have and the films, but were there certain screenwriting books that helped you, or was it just watching these films like Drive? I know you've mentioned.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's a good
and
movie.
different other films like that.
Somebody told me this, I don't remember who it was, but I really learned screenwriting and how to format and how to do it just by reading a lot of screenplays for my favorite movies. So from watching my favorite films and from reading my favorite screenplays from different movies, that's really what I kind of learned. Just reading them over and over again and how they did it, and like I said, the structure and stuff. So that's just by reading a lot of them, really.
From the time when you were a little kid, did you read a lot? Did you devour?
A little bit,
Yeah?
not really. I watched more movies than I did read.
Oh, okay.
I didn't really like reading,
No.
not a whole lot. I didn't really like reading. I love watching movies though, and that's why I make films now. I think it's a passion.